Alright, y'all. So this is gonna be about the white couple arrested after pulling a gun on a black family. Okay, now before we even begin, I appreciate you all guys' comments. I love to see how y'all interact. I love to see how y'all guys feel. But if anybody else gonna post racist comments or start any trouble, I'm just gonna delete your comment. I'm gonna go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna delete your comment. Okay. Um, Now let's see. A white couple was arrested after at least one handgun was pulled on a black woman and her daughter during a videotaped confrontation in a restaurant parking lot, Michigan authorities said Thursday. Now, again, there were two guns pulled. I believe it was a Chipotle restaurant. None of those Chipotle part don't really matter, just throwing that in there. Now, Julian Westberg, 32, and Eric Westberg, 42, were charged with felonious assault over the Wednesday incident, Oakland County Prosecutor Justice Cooper said. Now, in a later article I read earlier, felony assault is punishable to 4 years in prison. Okay, so everybody keep that in mind through the duration of this video. Up to 4 years in prison, okay? A confrontation captured on a cell phone video, we know that. Tequila Hill, who is black, told the Detroit Free Press that her daughter asked Westberg to apologize after she bumped into her outside of Chipotle, so it was Chipotle, in Orion Township, about 40 miles outside of Detroit, but Westberg said you just started to yell at her, okay? Now, me, I'm not a parent, okay, but if I was a parent, mother or father, okay, now it doesn't say how old the girl is, okay? Also, keep that in mind because this gets worse, okay? Okay, at that point, if my daughter was bumped into, okay, and I didn't realize it, and she asked the person to apologize, I would have no problem with that, okay, that's great, okay, you need to stand up for yourself. But also at the same time, if she started to yell at her, okay, at that point, I would take control of the situation and just pull my daughter to the side. Okay, because the white woman is pregnant, okay, so there's no point in assaulting her. One, if you assault her and she loses her baby, at most states you're going to be charged for her losing her baby, assaulting her, and you're probably going to lose your child over that. There's no point getting into a confrontation over it. Okay, and again, you don't know if people have guns, knives, bombs, whatever, the gangbangers, terrorists, whatever the case is. In this case, they did have guns, okay? But at that point, I just pulled my daughter to the side. But look, some people are rude. Simple as that, okay? Now, the video shows Westberg get into her car. She got into her car, okay? After the tense back and forth that included accusations of racism, her husband, who was still outside the car, says, "Who the F do you think you guys are?" To the family, one of the girls accuses him of being racist. Okay. Now, she says, racist and ignorant, and he walks back to the car. Okay. If the daughter said that, if it was my daughter, okay, at that point, the daughter should already been in the car. And if you're teaching your daughter to talk like this, okay, it makes you look bad if your daughter's talking like that. Because it falls back on you, whether she learned it from you or people she hangs with. Because people she hangs with, obviously you approve of. So that falls back on you. That makes you look bad. But at that point, the daughter should already be in the car and told to be quiet and just wait for you. Okay. Now, the woman goes on to say, the white woman said, "You cannot just go around calling white people racist." Julian Westberg says from the passenger seat, "White people aren't racist to care about you," okay? As the car pulls out, Hill taps on the back window. She later told the Detroit News she thought the driver was going to hit them. Okay. You pull up behind the car, you're probably going to get hit. I mean, I really don't see what the point is. Like, you were upset because you thought you were going to get hit. You move out behind a moving vehicle, you're more likely to get hit. I'm surprised you did not get hit, okay? I mean, you pull out in front of a moving vehicle, you're probably going to get hit. Westberg then jumps out and pulls a gun on the family and screams for them to get the F back. I have no problem with that. I don't care if she's white or black. If you come up behind my vehicle, tap on the window after we done had an accusation, okay, I don't know what you're doing. We done had a confrontation, okay. You come up behind my car, tap on the window. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay, and they both have their concealed weapons permits. They have the legal right to carry. Okay. One of the girls calls from and contacted police. Okay, but what they're not saying is the wife also told the husband to call the police. Westboro then lowers the gun, climbs in past scene, and the vehicle drives off. Okay, another thing, like I said, remember, she's pregnant. Okay, now this is from the black woman. This is America. He'll wrote on Facebook afterward. I've never been in my life had a gun pointed out on me. I've never felt so helpless in my life. I'm so shaken up. You caused the whole thing. You're not a victim. You are not a victim. Nobody here is a victim. Everybody messed up on their part, okay? Okay, sheriff says, the sheriff's office received multiple threats, calls from people picking sides of the incident. Again, just like the Bible. Floods, tornadoes, worse floods, fires, tornadoes, weather, natural disasters, riots, people turning on each other, just like the Bible said. And it's coming. Alright, we don't see sides, we see facts, he said. There's a lot of tension in our society, a lot of tension among folks and other people with each other. I would just say that we are asking and expecting our police, and rightfully so, to escalate every situation they possibly can. And we should be doing that. But I would say that needs to happen with us individually, in our own lives, situations that we have interact and de-escalate those moments. Deputies took 2 handguns from the Westborough when they retained Wednesday night. Both have a concealed weapons license. It is not clear the Westborough have a lawyer who comment for them. Alright, just to wrap it up, previous article I read said that they did post bail. I believe it's $50,000 for both of them, or piece, $50,000 piece. Requirements on the bill: cannot talk to the victim, cannot own guns, cannot leave the state, and I believe there was one other thing. Anyways, me personally, I believe the white people are on the right, okay? I don't judge people on the race. I judge them on the character. If you're black and you act stupid, I'm going to judge you as stupid. If you're black and you like to get you right, I'm going to judge you as, a good, decent human being. Same with white people. If you act stupid, I'm going to judge you as stupid. If you got your life together, you're doing good, I'm going to judge you as doing, you got your life together, okay? It's not about race. Okay, the white people on the right. But anyways, like I said before in the earlier video, y'all post your comments down below. Any racist comments will be deleted. Again, as always, stay safe. There's been a lot of speculations, a lot of threats for tomorrow, but everybody stay safe out there and watch your back.